I wanted to tell you a little bit about a couple of clients that I've been working with, specifically talking to this week. And they're clients that have really struggled to lose weight that they gained over the past few years once they got into perimenopause. And it wasn't weight that they gained because they had like a crappy diet or that they weren't exercising. In fact, it was the opposite. They have a really clean diet, and if anything, they probably over-exercise, but they were working out 5-6 days a week, doing really, hard, like HIIT workouts, running, lots of cardio, things like that. Those things had worked for them in the past to lose weight, but in this case, even though they were eating healthy and getting lots of great exercise in, they started gaining weight, and nothing they had tried was able to change that. They tried different diets, they tried removing foods and all sorts of things, and nothing was really working for them. I mean, you can make a case for someone gaining weight who sits around all the time and is pretty sedentary and has a crappy diet. You can see how that can contribute to, a slow metabolism or, weight gain and other, all kinds of symptoms and stuff. But that's not the case with these clients. So I just want to be really clear about that. The deal is that they went to the doctor and said, I'm feeling all these symptoms, but the one I'm most concerned about is that I'm gaining weight and nothing's working. And so basically, the doctor ran some labs, said the labs were normal, but then said, oh, just, eat less and work out more. This is just part of getting older. You just need to deal with it. You just need to try harder. So in their defense, they tried that. They did exactly what the doctor said. They took all the supplements that they heard about, probably here on Instagram. And not only did they not lose weight, but they actually gained more weight. They restricted their calories more. They increased their workouts. They followed the instructions of the trainers that they were working with and with the doctor. They gained more weight. And that's just so frustrating, right? Like, you're doing literally everything that you've been told and it's not working. Well, there's actually reasons why for that most people aren't looking for, especially when they're looking at your labs. They're looking to diagnose you with something. And if you're not sick enough to get a diagnosis, they just kind of wait and say, just be patient. We'll see how this works out. We'll just watch it for a few months. Well, that's not how I operate. And instead, I look for the why that this is happening. So you're doing all these things, it's not working. Why? So here's some things that I wish that more women knew that are going through this. It's what I wish I knew when my health journey started and I started gaining weight without changing anything. I wish I understood then that normal labs don't necessarily mean that my body's working as it should be, okay? You have to remember those labs are for diagnosis purposes. They're diagnostic, and there's a very broad range for that. Well, functionally, when you're looking at those markers, that range should be much more narrow. When you fall out of that narrow range, but still within that broader diagnostic range, that's when you have symptoms, and that's your body trying to tell you that something's going on. The second thing is that if you're struggling to lose weight and you're doing all the things and it's not working, that's a symptom of something else that's happening. And so slapping a Band-Aid on it, like even if it's a GLP-1, they're not fixing the cause of the problem. It's just slapping a Band-Aid on it. It's treating a symptom, and that's not going to get you anywhere. The other thing I wish more women knew is that this isn't a call for you to do more. Like when your body is struggling to lose weight or you're gaining weight without changing anything, this isn't a message to tell you that you need to do more work or you need to eat less, be more restrictive, be more disciplined. This is your body saying that it needs help, okay? And if you think about it, if you were a chronic dieter and you were a chronic exerciser and you're in this situation now, that's probably what got you here for a number of different reasons. And it's not going to be what gets you out of it, okay? There's reasons why it's not working. So in my VIP package, my Naturally Nourished method, we run 3 functional labs that are designed to uncover these hidden imbalances that contribute to weight loss resistance. Okay, the first one is I'm looking for any type of gut infection or toxic pathogen load that your immune system is struggling to get rid of. Maybe your mitochondria are struggling. I'm looking at not just digestive symptoms, although that is a part here, but I'm looking at how your body is able to even digest food and absorb the nutrients from it. The second thing I look at is your overall toxic burden. So I'm looking at your blood work to see what's going on with your liver and detoxification to determine if you're reabsorbing those toxins and driving up inflammation. And the third area is mineral depletion. And there's a specific lab for that I run that helps us assess your mineral levels because they're the spark plugs for every function in your body. So both of these clients, both of them came to me with normal labs from their doctor. They were told everything's fine. They just needed to eat less and work out more. They literally tried everything under the sun. They tried every diet out there. They tried every exercise program out there. They tried intermittent fasting. They deleted carbs. They've done everything. Literally, they've taken all the supplements, done all the things, and they kept gaining weight. So we ran these labs, and for both of them, we uncovered significant gut infections, a heavy toxic burden on their liver. Their detox system is just clogged, and they're reabsorbing all these toxins and driving up inflammation and gaining weight from that as well. And plus, their minerals are completely depleted from a lifetime of having babies, raising babies, and having stress, okay? Because when you're stressed, you burn through those minerals because they're the cofactors for every single process in your body. So we created a plan to address those, and they're starting to lose weight. The deal is when your body isn't fighting to heal from some type of infection, if it's not fighting to get rid of toxins, it actually will start to feel safe and can let go. Because without that, your nervous system is just constantly scanning for threats, always. That's a normal thing. But it's scanning internally too. And when it's picking up on all these different threats that you have inside with pathogens, toxins, and, mineral depletion, your body's going to go into like a lockdown mode, like a famine. It's not going to let go. So we need to help it feel safe and give it the tools that it needs to heal itself. And that's when you can finally start to lose weight. So if you're tired of doing all the things and them not working for you, there's a reason why they're not working. And if you're ready to find out, I can help.